From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So now into the box is Derek Jeter. He will lead this one off today. And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Into the box, Bernie Williams. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. 1 out, nobody on. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Ready now is Tino Martinez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Now the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Williams, base runner at first with 1 out. high and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Payoff pitch on its way. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Canseco carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second now, one man out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
3-0 pitch, and that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. So next to hit is Tim Raines. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Nope. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. High in the air down the right field line. Harper is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Yankees leave them loaded. It's the Yankees 0. Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series. Kenny Rogers, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. In this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Raines moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second. The second baseman.
Stepping in next, Jeff McNeil. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So next to bat will be Prince Fielder, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Too low, 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Mets, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Wade Boggs. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 the count. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Skied down the left field line. Foster's got it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8. The catcher.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now the 1-1 on its way to Posada.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder going back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
The pitcher, Teddy Rogers.
In now, Kenny Rogers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Derek Jeter would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in George Foster.
The left fielder.
As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Bryce Harper comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Bryce Harper goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Francisco Lindor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And now, Derek Jeter. He doubled his last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Jeter.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Next, here is Bernie Williams. Worked a walk his first time up. In there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
The 1-1 is a ball high and inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here comes Tino Martinez. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 the count.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Standing in now, Jose Canseco, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Home runs up to 30 now and 79 RBIs. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side. J.D. Davis the next to bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Williams is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. James McCann is at the plate as he watches ball one. He'll come into play here at 319. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And he falls behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Canseco gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. And now in the box, Tim Raines. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. 1 out, base is empty, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1 the count now. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Fouled off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Hard hit at third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next to the Yankees.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. 1-1 the count. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. And now here is Kenny Lofton back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Raines moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Canseco is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. That brings up Prince Fielder, and then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jorge Posada. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2-0.
Pitch on the way.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. So now here is Kenny Rogers, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Posada gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Derek Jeter. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
The 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Down the third baseline. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
So now to the plate, Bernie Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
He pulls this one into right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman,
At the plate, Tino Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
The 2-0 on the way.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Lindor is there for it. And he makes the play to end the inning. So 1 run on no base hits, 2 costly errors, and a runner left. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Mets, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. J.D. Davis is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first. And he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike 1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. On the ground to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And stepping in, James McCann. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Changeup called strike 1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the stretch. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now back, the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Soriano is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Joey Lucchesi takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47, Joey Lucchesi.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jose Canseco.
Jose.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Now here's the drive out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double as he tacks onto his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Into the box now, Tim Raines. 1-0 the count. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Now here's the first offering. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Canseco blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Alan Trammell will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll check in here at 277. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. Ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Alan Trammell remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Number 71.
Now to bat, Kenny Lofton. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down, and he's safe.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Now back.
One away now for the Mets in the sixth. And in next is Prince Fielder. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Fouled straight back. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled away. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next to the bat.
Now it'll be George Foster. He flew out in his last debut. In there, 0-1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's out.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
No hits to this point, and it's fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mets 1. 7th inning.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher.
Cecil Fielder will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Davis brings it in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So nothing. Goose Gossage will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the seventh. Bottom of the inning now. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a line drive. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, third baseman.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Tino is under it, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 33.
Next up from New York, James McCann, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Gossage sets. Here's the 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Dominic Smith will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Dominic.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. A ball and a strike. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Popped him up. Soriano moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They're down 2-1. Robert Gesellman's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44.
Now to the plate here is Bernie Williams. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 1 for 2. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. 29 home runs for him on the year, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Tino Martinez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Two balls and a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. So the next to bat will be Jose Canseco. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And a low throw as this hops right over his shoulder. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. Next up, Tim Raines. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Now the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
A dive, but he's back. Now the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Trevor May will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 65.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now. Jorge Posada is on deck. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. At the plate now is Jorge Posada. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Trammell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. So here now is the pitcher, Goose Gossage, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0 delivery. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. McCann is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Derek Jeter grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
4 runs here in this half inning. Had Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that pitch.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Kenny Lofton. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Drilled down the line. Trammell brings it in, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Gossage has the target. 0-2 pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Smoke toward the hole. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Prince Fielder, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one is gone, a home run.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
George Foster is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Mets do get 1 back, though, on the solo home run. On to the 9th inning from Citi Field. It's the Yankees 6 and the Mets 2.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Tino Martinez. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Jose Canseco.
Striding in is Jose Canseco, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
On a good pitch there, had him stretch him to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider working. That thing's got depth and bite.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-2. Stanton takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Harper. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 27.
First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
3-1 to him now. Fastball in there. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this
third
inning.
baseman,
That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. No balls and a strike to count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
6-2 the final total today. The New York Yankees with a division best 102nd team win. Kenny Rogers records his 14th winning decision of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.